So if you're interested in spending $695 on the Amex Platinum just like me, we need to figure out if that annual fee is worth it. We're gonna go over all 10 of the Amex Platinum credits so you can figure out if you're gonna get your money's worth. I'll also calculate year 1 and year 2 value so that way we can make positive return on spend here. My favorite way to figure out if the Amex Platinum is worth it is by using the Ask Sebi calculator to calculate year 1 and year 2 return on spend. Okay, so let's look at the calculator to see what credits the Amex Platinum has to offer, as well as how much we can actually spend on those credits. So this calculator works by adding the point value, credits, benefits, and then subtracting the annual fee. First, we see the welcome offer eligibility. If you've ever had the Amex Platinum previously, you're not eligible for the sign-up bonus. Amex has a 1 bonus per lifetime language across all of their credit cards, including all the different versions of the Platinum, the Morgan Stanley, Schwab, and just the regular Platinum. I personally haven't had the Amex Platinum yet, and I'm pretty comfortable with spending $6K in 6 months, so I'm gonna say yes to that as well. As for the amount we are considering, it's important to know that Amex has 2 types of offers. So the first offer type is a public offer, which is just available to everyone. It's right there on their website, 80,000 points when you sign up, but I'm more excited in the targeted offer. The targeted offer is an offer specifically targeted towards customers they are looking to acquire, which can range anywhere from the 100K to 150K sign-up bonus range. Now, if you're like me and you're getting the Amex Platinum for the Centurion Lounge access, good multipliers, and that really good sign-up bonus, then we need to make sure we get a really good sign-up bonus. I found the 125K offer as of the recording of this video in July 2023 by opening Safari in incognito. I went to Amex's website and then clicked on personal cards in that incognito tab, and I saw the Amex Platinum listed right there for 125,000 membership rewards points sign-up bonus. This is much better than the 80K offer, and it really doesn't take that much effort to achieve. Just know, if you don't see that 125K offer right away, don't panic. If you're having trouble, just open another tab, copy the link, and then just repaste it in there, and it should reload everything. Do that as many times as you need. It should cycle through to the 125K offer. When I was testing this out, it took 5 times for my second time, so just know it might take a little bit, but it should take less than a few minutes. This is the same exact method that I used to get my 90K offer on the Amex Gold back when I applied in May, which is a lot better than the 60K offer that's just the public offer. Although for that, I did use a referral link, so if you do want to try and use my referral link down below. Also note, while there is a rare 150K bonus, it is not currently available to my knowledge right now as the recording of this video. The 150K offer might just be available, so always try to go for the highest offer that's available during the time you apply. Okay, so now that we got the 125K offer, you can click the subscribe button down below and then place that right into the welcome offer we are considering space on that calculator. Moving forward, the next thing we're gonna figure out is how much we're gonna spend on each multiplier. For the flight category, I only intend on spending $500 per year since I have a ton of extra points saved up, and if I'm going to use this specifically for when I'm booking short haul flights where the point value isn't so good. Now, if you're like me and you're not really intending on participating in Amex's hotel collection, for the hotels category, you can just put 0. These are usually expensive and overpriced hotels, but if you're interested in taking that on, go ahead and put the value that you think you would purchase in that category. As for the 1X category, I don't intend on using the card much outside the 1X category since I have other cards that earn way better than 1X back. But since we do have to spend $6,000 that first year to get the $6,000 spending requirement on the sign-up bonus, I'll just put $6,000 there. Now for redeeming the points, I would put transfer partners since that's the maximum amount of value you can get from your points, and that is just generally agreed upon across the entire credit card community as one of the best ways to redeem points. If you've never used a transfer partner before, you could just Google membership rewards points, best redemptions, and click on one of the articles that the points guy or other articles that have been posted and just read about how to transfer points, do some aspirational travel or even some domestic travel booked with membership rewards points. Okay, so moving forward to the credits, we are going to use 200 of the incidental travel credit easily since I've been moving across the United States and I check my skis every time I go skiing. I have no issue using this credit. There are some videos online that show you how to book a flight with this credit, but just know that's not technically allowed since this credit is mostly for incidental fees like checking bags or covering like food costs on the airplane. Also, Wi-Fi is not counted as an incidental fee, which is pretty annoying since that's the only thing that I think I would want to buy, and it's not included. Another annoying thing is that you have to specify one airline that you're going to use the incidental fees with every year. So you can't use those incidental fees across a bunch of different airlines. It has to be just one. I'm still going to put 200 just because I know if I'm going to be checking bags, I'll be able to do it. For the Saks category, this is a little bit interesting, but I normally buy underwear on Amazon for $27. Hear me out. And now if I were to go ahead and transfer that normal reoccurring expense to Saks Fifth Ave, it would be $46. Since I won't need to spend $27 twice per year anymore, I'll be saving $54 per year because of this credit. I'm gonna go ahead and put $54 here because that's what I would have normally spent instead of the $92, which is 46 multiplied by twice per year that it actually costs and what it would actually take away from the credit. Normally, I wouldn't buy from Saks Fifth Ave and I would have bought from Amazon, so that's why I'm using $54 here. Remember, it's most important to use the lowest amount so we can guarantee that we're gonna be generating a positive year 2 value. Moving on to the Uber credit, I'm easily going to hit that $200 Uber credit since I take Uber at least once per month and I do use Uber Eats as well. Since it is distributed $15 per month and $20 in December, I think that's a little annoying, but it's just like the Amex Gold, and I've been comfortably spending that credit with no problem. Also note, the credits do not roll over, so it is a user to lose it each month. As for the TSA PreCheck Global Entry credit, I already have TSA PreCheck, but I do intend on getting Global Entry. I would recommend getting Global Entry over TSA PreCheck since Global Entry includes TSA PreCheck, but TSA PreCheck does not include Global Entry. One thing to note is that Global Entry does take about 1 year to actually get, while TSA PreCheck may take a few weeks to a few months. As for the hotel credit, these are all fine hotels and resorts from Amex, and they're pretty expensive, so I don't think I'd necessarily be spending in this category at all. Moving on to the digital entertainment credit, I don't necessarily pay for anything in the digital entertainment credit already, but my girlfriend just canceled her New York Times subscription and would love to get it back. I also had a promotional deal with Xfinity that gave me Peacock for 1 year, and I would watch Below Deck with my girlfriend, and I have to just get that back open so I can watch Below Deck. I'll put $20 for this credit since Peacock is $6 and the New York Times is $4 for 1 month, but then it goes up to $17 after the first year, which will cover more than the $20. As for the Equinox credit, I don't intend on spending $300 per month just to save a few $100s, so I'm gonna put 0 for this one. As for the Clear credit, I'm gonna put the full value since TSA PreCheck can sometimes be slow at O'Hare and Seattle, two of the airports that I fly out of, and I think I would actually spend that $179 a year just so I can get the biometrics that allows me to skip the ID check line and just get directly into the millimeter wave scanner and x-ray part where they're, you know, looking at your bag. Now for the Walmart Plus credit, I actually think that this is an excellent credit for those of you guys who like to get grocery delivery. Amazon Fresh is the service I used to use until they raised their price by $9.95 under $50 and $6.95 between $50 and $100 deliveries. So now it costs a lot of money, even with an Amazon subscription, to get your groceries delivered. I've been looking for another grocery delivery service since I value that pretty highly, and I saw that Walmart Plus is $98 per year or $155 per month if you bill it monthly, but I would probably bill it annually, so I'm gonna put $98 for this credit here. SoulCycle is gonna be 0. It's just something I'm not interested in. Okay, it seems like we made it through, so the rest of the credits should be left to 0 unless for some reason you're paying for lounge access, but for me, I'm gonna leave them all as 0. Now, if we scroll to the bottom, we can see our year 1 and year 2 value. For me, I'll earn $3,497 and $446 for year 1 and year 2 respectively, which is positive value on the Amex Platinum card. The reason there are 2 calculations is because you get that sign-up bonus just for year 1. Year 2 is the most important since if it were to be negative, you're actually going to be losing money by paying that annual fee for the card, and it's just not worth it. The reason there are 2 years of calculations here is because you only receive the sign-up bonus for year 1. Even though I wouldn't be gaining a lot of value from the Amex Platinum at only $446 per year, I can now look at the other credits, such as the Centurion Lounge access and some other of the credits that are available as bonuses and kind of the reason why I wanted to get the card in the first place. Now, if you really wanted to get gamer about this, you can think about what the opportunity cost would be if you were to put that $6,000 to spend on a 2x card such as the City Double Cash. I would only be generating 6,000 membership rewards points at 1x back, and with the City Double Cash, I'd get 12,000 City thank you points. But you have to understand there's lots of tangible benefits the Amex Platinum has over the City Double Cash, such as Centurion Lounge access and better customer service. Please do your own calculations. I'm doing this for the 125,000 point sign-up bonus, 5x back on direct travel, and the Centurion Lounge access. And a little bit for the content, I'm not gonna lie. That's enough value for me to get the card, so I hope you guys all have a good day. Take it easy, and I'll catch you later. Bye.